Hey everybody, welcome to Tribal Review. On today's show, we'll visit with students to find out what they thought of the school's first Fort Serves Day.
Also on the broadcast, we'll find out what things students procrastinate over. This and more coming up on Tribal Review.
Hey Florida Estates High School, I'm Riley McBee.
And I'm Kelsey Stobart. Today is Friday, April 7th, 2017, and here are some of the interesting news stories for this week.
A 17-year-old fought off a shark after it started attacking her leg in Destin, Florida beach. The shark let go after the teenager punched it in the face. She was sent to the hospital and was given 80 stitches. The girl lost a lot of blood, but she should make a full recovery.
A 31-year-old man marries a female robot he built himself in Hangzhou, China. The robot's name is Ying Ying. He says that the robot can only communicate to him, saying a few words and identifying Chinese characters and images. We'll be right back after these messages.
Big Frog Custom T-shirts and more is the perfect place to celebrate your style. Visit the store to choose from thousands of designs to get digitally printed on shirts, hoodies, jerseys, and more. You can get apparel for your friends, family, clubs, and businesses. There are no setup or design fees and no minimums, so you can get as little or as many shirts as you want. Custom print your apparel and more at Big Frog, located at 2100 East Jackson Drive, Suite D in Independence.
Welcome back. The first Fort Serves Day took place on March 30th. Grayson Harvey traveled around the main school campus to check out how students felt about the day.
Like vans, plus they can have wheels in them.
I use my heels.
Many students volunteered for Fort Serves to help out around the district. Chase Ellenberger explains why he signed up.
I joined Fort Serves because it helps me believe in a sense of community, and helping out the community makes me happy.
Fort Serves was also a good opportunity for students to meet new people. Lane Spillman talks about how he enjoyed the experience volunteering for Fort Serves.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed it. It had a lot of fun today. It was fun just getting to help out the school, and I actually made some new friends today, getting to just spend time with people that I wouldn't otherwise. Overall, I really enjoyed it.
Some students volunteered to help out in kindergarten classrooms for the day. Daphne Posadas talks about her time with the kids.
Yeah, we played bingo, we read books to them. They told us how much they love their smelly pencils, and I told them that I can drive, and they thought I was super old because I'm 18, so that was fun.
The Lunch Lady for a Day project served over 1,500 students. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Grayson Harvey.
Thanks, Grayson. When we come back, we'll discover what 3 athletes do to prepare for their sport.
Toscanos is the best place to get an upscale Italian dining experience with a hometown feel. Start out with enjoying delicious warm bread, while the cooks prepare your entree to be served to you fresh. Toscanos offers a vast menu of pizzas, pastas, salads, and more. They offer carryout and can cater to any event. Let Kirk and John give you a taste of Little Italy at Toscanos, located at 312 South Hudson Street in Buckner.
Welcome back. Our athletes train hard to prepare for competition. Garrett Hall talked with 3 spring sports athletes to find out what they do to get ready for their sport.
The spring season is underway. Baseball player Bryce Dye explains to us how he trained for the off-season.
I usually practice, hit on my own a couple times a week after school, and I do like speed and agility training after school too.
Lincoln Hare is one of our top varsity golfers. He tells us how his off-season training is going to help him during the season.
So the more you golf, the more you're going to kind of get the hang of it, and it's just going to become second nature eventually.
3-year varsity starter Mackenzie Lyons sets her goals high for her junior season.
Hopefully to make varsity again and to get higher than honorable mention, and for our soccer team to do well over the season.
Many spring student athletes are ready to get this season underway. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Garrett Hall.
Thanks, Garrett. When we come back, we'll have this week's Kansas City Sports Report.
Culver's has been delighting guests one meal at a time. Choose from a variety of fresh, great-tasting foods and custards to be prepared by their friendly staff. Let Culver's welcome you to deliciousness. As Craig Culver has said, every guest who chooses Culver's leaves happy.
Brianna Reeve joins us now with this week's Kansas City Sports Update.
Thanks, Riley. The Royals started out their season with the Minnesota Twins home opener. The Royals lost 7-1. The Royals home opener is on April 10th against the Athletics at 3:15 p.m. On Saturday, April 1st, the Kansas City Phantoms played against the Bloomington Edge, resulting in a 43-55 loss. Next game is on April 8th against the Wichita Force at the Intrust Bank Arena. Sporting KC announced the updated kickoff times for two home games this year. The home match on July 29th against the Chicago Fire will now be at 7 p.m. and the October 15th match against the Houston Dynamo will start at 6:30 p.m. That's it for your Kansas City Sports Report. I'm Brianna Reeve. Thanks, Brianna. Junior Nick Dye proved to be a valuable bench player for the boys basketball team this season. Cole Friel checked in with two sports athletes to find out how his season went.
Nick Dye is a starter on the varsity basketball team. Nick shared with me what he does off the court.
Yeah, I go to school. I play baseball too. And I hang out with my friends.
Nick Dye is a multi-sport athlete. Jared Pearsall told me what he likes about Nick's skills on the court.
How he communicates with other people, our teammates, how we talk to each other.
Nick has been playing since freshman year. Head basketball coach Josh Wilson explains the ways Nick has improved this season.
Nick has matured a lot, especially in the last 6 weeks of this season. Came in as a guy that we had some high expectations for and struggled early, mostly with his own confidence. And he's recovered from that. And being a new guy to play in varsity basketball, that's a very hard thing to get through. But now he's stepped in and has become a starter and a major part of what we're trying to do.
Nick is a vigorous athlete in any sport he plays. Reporting for KFOI Sports, I'm Cole Friel.
Thanks, Cole. We'll be back in just a moment.
Come to the Tribal Perk located in the Commons concession stands. Drinks are made fresh and only cost 50 cents to $1.50. Get any flavor from caramel, mocha, and vanilla, and add whipped cream to any drink for free. Come to the Tribal Perk from 7:05 to 7:30 before school starts every morning.
Now here's your entertainment news from Audrey Pinkerton.
Thanks, Riley. The rapper Logic announced his new album last week and release date May 5th. The album is titled Everybody and is themed around humans inhabiting a different planet and learning about old Earth. The album has an explicit rating. The long-awaited Kickstart-funded game Yooka-Laylee releases April 11th. The game is a spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie, will feature platforming gameplay similar to that. The game is not yet rated. That's it for your entertainment news. I'm Audrey Pinkerton.
Thanks, Audrey. Well, it's time for this week's Tom Tom Talk. Kirsten Tyler found out what things Fort students seem to procrastinate over.
80 to 90% of high school students procrastinate according to the APA. I went around and asked some students what they procrastinate about.
I'm waking up in the morning because I don't want to come to school because it's too early.
I procrastinate over homework and schoolwork.
Everything.
Homework.
I procrastinate over waking up because my bed's pretty comfy.
I procrastinate over a lot of things, mostly like sports and chores, and it's definitely homework.
Working out when I don't have practice.
Homework.
Homework.
I procrastinate mostly over schoolwork.
I procrastinate over doing my homework. Reporting for Tribal Review, I'm Kirsten Tyler.
Thanks, Kirsten. That's it for this week on Tribal Review. I'm Ryan McBee.
And I'm Kelsey Stobart. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.